So now I've got that problem solved. I'm now going to sketch out the outline of the two main rooms up here. So we've got a 5x5 at the back of the building here, looking over the lake. Then there's going to be a corridor running between the two stair towers. And then another 5x5 room at the front of the building. There's a reason I chose 5x5s. Because it allows me to have a pillarless area. This is the wall I was doing in the dark, just finishing off some of the backfill. There's those tiny gaps at the bottom as well on this side, but I'm going to hide them with some fireplaces later. So I decided to add a feature behind the two rooms adjacent to the entrance. But I've got the same problem here. In order to get a vertical wall behind a sloping roof, I need to get that 2/4 log or 2/4 stone snap point, which meant I had to remove quite a bit of this wall. Otherwise, I would have this. You see, that's a huge hole. And I can't put any stone in there at all. So on this side, it's quite simple to do. Because there's nothing to the right. So I just put this horizontal beam in. With the reinforcement like before. But on this side, I had to dismantle quite a lot of the room and put some temporary pillars in to hold the roof up. But because I think this feature is going to add quite a lot to the building's look, I'm not that bothered really. During any build, you are going to be tearing down stuff you've already built to get snap points. It's the nature of Sons of the Forest building, is you have to do it in a certain order. For example there, I had to take this beam away to get that sloping beam in. Also you notice I've got two half logs stacked, holding that roof up, because sometimes a stone beam will not give you a vertical snap point when you're trying to put one back in place. But you can put a smaller log and then a 1/4 and then a 3/4 or 2 halves, as I've done there. See, in this time I didn't put the reinforcement in that corner because you can just build up from the beam below. Once again, I need to be above the foundation to put these stones in. I should probably mute my phone when I'm doing this. Now time to put this roof back. You can see it's a pretty good blend. Almost no gaps. So we're just putting the wall back in place that we tore down. Hopefully I don't have to do that very much. Foreshadowing. Oh, and if you've been wondering where Virginia is, she climbed through the window. Well, you know how much she loves berries. But she's been in here, and because there's no floor, she can't climb out. She keeps asking me to join her, but I'm a little busy at the moment.
Mm-hmm.
I will rescue her later, but there's no point in pulling that wall down so she can get out, because she'll just go straight back in there. And until I put a floor in, she's just going to keep doing it. And she looks pretty happy. So upstairs now, you can see I've built up the walls to too high. I've got this balcony out on the front room. And if you're wondering why I've got a skull in my hand, it's because we're going to build this bed. This has to be done in a certain order, like everything in this game. So these sticks can go in the corners like this. But you can't place the sticks once you've got the quarter log legs, which I'm about to add now. So this can be placed over a stick, but a stick can't be placed through that. And that is a problem with doing this, because it's very easy to walk into these skull torches and knock them over. So if you do that whilst you're building it, you're going to have to pull quite a lot of things out to put them back. Same with this, the horizontal beam has to go in after the vertical quarter log. And I'm being quite careful as I walk around the back not to knock the skull down, because if I did, I'd have to remove everything connected to the quarter log to get it out, and that would include this horizontal beam, because I can't place the quarter log whilst that horizontal beam is there. So it is a bit of a pain. I found that out from experience. Once you've got this quarter log in, you can't walk into the skull anymore. You're going to walk into the log first. We're just going to finish it off. And don't do that. That plank nearly hit the skull, and I would have literally had to have removed all the planks, all the beams, just to get that snap point for the stick again. So I'm just going to make that safe. And light these fires. That looks pretty good. That's all for now.